I know so long as she get really good. Listen, I don't mean to call you up, cause I don't know that. And if I never call you again, that mean you throw back. We only met once, but we like we go back, way back. When it then we on track. But you can never ever be my man. You a whole snap, you said it on your IG page. I ain't say that, like say that, lay back. In the back of the Maybach, play that. I be in the streets like a strip rat. I will never be with a ring, cause he ain't finna take half. I be on my kid, one girl, one time. She getting back in it. All back here, get all back here, get back.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we're on the road to the Super Bowl. Today, an exciting battle of NFC teams between the New York Giants and the Washington Commanders. Another step towards the Super Bowl begins. We're off in the first of 4 divisional round games. Calvin Austin on the return. He stopped on the run back of the 27. After that return, he's looking pretty banged up out there. We're going to have a stoppage as team personnel comes out to look at him. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Now here's Cam Scattergood on the ground. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. That's a nice quick correction for this front row. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Run loss of a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11. A draw now. This is Tracy. He's going to take this one forward for a gain of about 9. 3rd down coming up.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. He puts some juice on a deep throw. This is caught inside the 15. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that will give them some serious momentum along with a first down.
Now right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
From the gun, it's Tracy. And he made a bid for it. It's a good gain that's stopped down at the 3.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
It's Tracy on 2nd down. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
Okay, this is going to be a fascinating call because defensively, you've stopped the run twice now, and I think you believe on that side, well, they got to put it in the air. But this is also where the offense can say, we got 2 more shots. Let's continue to pound the football. Can't wait to watch this one.
1 yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches. Oh, fullback's got it. Look at the power. And he runs it across. the Giants take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. So the first lead of our game goes to our visitors, Brock, and I know it is very early, but tough not to have that word upset at least start to creep into your mind just a bit.
You go into someone else's building in the playoffs, this place has been juiced. They have been so hyped to get to this game. Yeah, and the odds certainly in the home team's favor, but you go out and score, touchdown in the opening drive, level it a whole bunch.
Sanders all set to send it away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10.
Cut 19, 8, Buffalo 18.
Daniels going to throw to get us started. This is pulled in by Nicole Hardman. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. One play in Brock, and his drive is already in enemy territory.
19, 18.
Throwing on 1st down, Daniels. It's caught. This is Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
Out of the gun, Daniels. Gets him on the quick hitter. She'll pick up on the play to about the 40. Greg Newsome bringing that play to an end.
A whole bunch of credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front didn't give the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive, for the quarterback to scan the field and find his completion.
60 Vikings.
31, Daniels. Gets it downfield, on target to Watson. And this is going to get them all the way into the red zone. He's taken down at the 13-yard line. Offense is set. 1st and 10.
Corey, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates, 19 Lions.
From the red zone on 1st. Isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that sack quickly changes the tone of this series, Brock. It's 2nd down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go, and let that pass rush get home.
Daniels. He just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down. So his first blemish, Brock, after that perfect 4-for-4 starts. And wouldn't expect one incompletion, though, to stop him from leaning on him this opening drive.
No, I don't think so. And I think more than anything, you see the defense kind of ball can hit the ground on this side.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Dragon 6, pass the trap, Bronco 8.
3rd and long for him here. He's got it at the 5. And that is a Washington touchdown. The Commanders finish off their opening drive. Terry McLaurin with the touchdown. Prater able to tack on the extra point. And the Commanders start off well to tie things 7-7. After tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. On the return, here comes Austin. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. On play action with Dart. Absolutely fires this one right side. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection.
They don't complete a high percentage of these, but even the incomplete deep shots serve a purpose. It keeps the defense honest, knowing if they overcommit close, they could get burned.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. Shotgun snap, a gift to Tracy. And he's going to get this one at the 36-yard line. Gain 15 there. And it's good for a New York first down.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost, and he busts those tackles.
On first down, here's Dart. Has a man on target to Johnson. And this gets close to the red zone. He is inside the 25.
I'm not sure, Kate. I'm not sure. You're not sure. Everyone in the building is not sure how you can lose the biggest eligible receiver on the field. But that's exactly what the defense just did.
And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
Let's go.
That's going to tuck it and run. And that zone read goes backwards, Brock. They hand him a loss of 5.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the boot cake that that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
Third down now. Here's Dart. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. Jason Sanders on for the field goal. This from 40 on the right hash. Sanders sends it through. And that's going to break our tie and give him a 3-point advantage.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a loss. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Daniels. In the hands of his running back, Krosky Merritt. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. That'll do it for one quarter of this NFC divisional round matchup. Scoreboard shows 10-7. We're back to Northwest Stadium right after this. Time now for the second quarter. Commanders in possession. They start out with a 2nd and 3. Shotgun snap to Daniels. Completed to his running back. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. That was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Taking a shot deep here. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders take a second quarter lead. Christian Watson with the touchdown. Raider adds the PAT. And the Commanders take a 4-point lead.
Commanders 14, Giants 10. Matt Prater set to kick off.
Now Prater on to send it away. On the return, here comes Austin. Oh, and he eats a hit to bring an end to that right near the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. Going on first down. It starts. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got second down.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Your start now. And he sure came his all to make that play, but it hits the deck. It's going to be third down.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Catch is made by the rookie from Notre Dame. And they're going to be set up with a first down after a nice gain there as he's down by contact.
So that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Clark going to throw again. Rolling left, buying some time. He's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down.
That's a veteran move right there by a rookie quarterback. You see so many rookies, we do, Kate, who try to play hero ball and force things in every single spot. He's already wise enough to know how to throw it away.
That's good for a gain of 5. Making the stop that time, Nick Cross.
When you don't have great success on first down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune third down situation.
It's Scadaboo on third. And they get stuffed. He is knocked backwards on the play. That makes it fourth down.
If only this defense could look like that on every play, Kate. They were angry, motivated, focused. And they took that anger out on him and this offense, forcing a fourth down.
And he's brought down before the return gets far. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Come on.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Short pass brought in. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Daniels back to throw. That's caught as McLaurin downfield. Ooh, and he is cracked at the tail end of that play. A good hit, but sure would have loved for it to have come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the first down.
Just how many times do we see teams go to this route? You can go to a Little League field, tell them to, hey, run to the post. It's a playbook staple. And he's someone you can depend on to create space and make catches out of it.
Daniels on first down. Good strike downfield to Lane. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. 35 on the pickup. And that's good for a Washington first down.
Washington Commanders first down.
Krosky Merritt gets it from the gun. And this will be stopped after a nice 6-yard pickup there on first down.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3.
70 Lions.
Exactly 2 minutes to play in half number 1. Commanders currently on top here at Northwest Stadium. 2nd and 3 now.
Ready.
They're going to run again here with Krosky Merritt. He's going to be held up after gaining 2, so a little shy of that marker. 3rd down coming up.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Firing quickly out wide, Daniels. And that is a Washington touchdown. The Commanders grow their lead just before halftime. Christian Watson with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That one right down the middle. And the Commanders drive their lead to 11. Prater on to send it away. On the return, here comes Austin. Coverage team tracking him down as he reaches the 35.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. Out of the gun this time, here's Dart. Forced out to his right. Looking right, airs it. This is brought in at the 15. Touchdown, New York! The Giants make it a one-score game before halftime. That is a touchdown to one of their prime receiving targets.
This is really what you pay your skill guys for. You know, I had an old coordinator say it's my job to get you a one-on-one. It's your job to go out and win it with a touchdown.
That one splits the uprights. And the Giants cut the lead down to 4.
17. Jason Sanders.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10.
79, 19, 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger. Ready.
Now Daniels to throw. Wow, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. Picked off by Deontay Banks. And the Giants are going to be set up and goal to go after a great return down inside the 10.
I know he started the play as a defender. Gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back. He looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, he baited obstacles and he chewed up yardage in the open space. Wouldn't make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion. I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on 1st down. More to come.
And they make a stop at the last minute. It's a game down to the 1. Washington calls it 2nd timeout. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down. drop down in close. Let's see if they want to risk it here on 4th and goal. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
19 Lions. 19 tight. 19 Buffalo 18. Victoria 70. 79 Bronco. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. 18 Raptor. 18 Raptor.
Dart going to go for it on 4th. And this is going to be a New York touchdown. The Giants get some late points and the lead. Malik Neighbors with a touchdown.
Giants.
Man, Brock, that defense held up 3 straight plays. They just couldn't come up with the one final stop they needed to get off the field.
And how about this offense? Courage of the offense to run it back for one more snap and make the adjustments on 4th and goal to finally punch it in. Quite the mini little chess match we just saw play out over those last 4 plays.
Jason Sanders set to kick off.
Sanders all set to send it away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 60 Maverick. 70 Timberwolf. 19 Lions. Dragon 60. Go.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he is stopped with authority there, but that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that first down.
Buffalo 18.
Washington, first
19.
down.
Not the trap. 70
First
Rangers.
and 10
70
at the
Rangers.
44-yard line.
Ready.
Out of the gun, Daniels. Escapes the pocket. He doesn't slide down and he pays for it. A big shot sends him to the ground. The Commanders in the hurry up. They're hustling for the line.
5 here.
2nd and 3.
Warriors 70. Cup 19. Cup 19. Ready.
Daniels now. And he brings it in, but got too close to the sideline there. They ruled him out of bounds. We've got 3rd down.
The best of the best, they just have this intuition, Kate. They know where the boundary is without looking. This receiver's not quite at that level yet. He lost track of where he was, and he brought it in, but out of bounds.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
18, 7, 6, 70 Lions. 19 Lions.
Throwing now, Daniels. Gets it downfield, on target to Watson. And it'll be 1st and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
It's a gain of 30
Working quickly here.
That's good for a Commanders first down.
And they're going to get up to it and spike it. That's going to stop the clock.
Okay, break.
Another chance at it on 2nd and goal, still from the 5.
Buffalo 18, 19. Get it.
To throw, Daniels. Skip to the goal line, and he lost it. It's out. It's picked up by the Giants. So they do take over after the fumble, Brock, but they're doing so in a dangerous spot right near their own end zone.
Gosh, we have seen these quarterbacks make some incredible plays from here to reach the end zone. That was certainly not one of them. Careless with the football, left an opening for those defenders to knock it free and escape without surrendering any points.
And this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. Throwing here just before halftime. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. They connect on the deep shot. And this is across midfield and into enemy territory. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. AFC Championship game from this one. Let's find out who as our second half gets underway. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10.
Let's go. 18, Pioneer. 70, Timberwolf. Trap 60, trap 60. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. 60, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Ready?
Daniels. Builds up this one off to his running back, complete. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
49-yard line.
Cowboy 80, 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Warrior 70.
On 1st down, here's Daniels. It's going to be dropped off across Guimaraes. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. All set to go now from the 35.
Washington, 1st
Let's
down.
go now.
1st and 10
Cut
at the
19, cut
35-yard
19.
line.
79 Broncos. 18 Pioneer. Trap 50, trap 60. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
1st and 10 now. Here's Daniels. Defender runs right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well, he already has himself one interception in his game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game. Because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two, two becomes three, and on and on.
18 Rattler, 19 Dragon 60. Ready?
To the air again, Daniels. Completed over the middle. Running in the red zone. And they're going to bring him down as he makes it all the way to the 12. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Ready?
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
Buffalo 18. Let's go. 70 Rangers, Panther 60.
Daniels is going to throw again. Toward the side of the end zone, but that one's incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. So that brings up 2nd down.
Just something off in the rhythm of their passing game on that one. Time to recalibrate and keep throwing it to get back into rhythm.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
Cut 19. Cut 19. 79. 18. Pioneer. Trap 60. Trap 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. 60 Maverick. 60. Go.
Again, Daniels to the air. And he's going to have the Washington touchdown. The Commanders take the lead right away in half number 2. Jayden Daniels with the touchdown. Raider able to tack on the extra point. And the Commanders take a 4-point lead.
Giants 24. And Raiders set to kick off.
Now Prater on to send it away. On the return, here comes Austin. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Giants lining things up. 1st and 10. Driving forward with Scatterbo. And this is all the way to the 13-yard line.
What an injection of momentum for the offense on that play. With the energy boost in a much shorter field, I predict it's not going to be long, Kate, till they finish this series off.
So a massive gain, and all of a sudden we've got 1st and 10 inside the red zone.
Check, Bobcat. Check, Bobcat. 6. Hey. Cut 19.
Going right back to Scatterbo. It's a solid 70-yard pickup on first down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, it's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
Got it. Ready?
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3.
Go, Reed. Go.
Running with Scatterboo. He's going to take it in for the New York touchdown. The Giants grab the lead on their first series of the half. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Jason Sanders set to kick off.
Sanders all set to send it away. And he's going to field this one in the end zone without a return. So that's going to bring us out to the 35-yard line.
35-yard line.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10.
70 Mustang 19. 70 Lions. 19 tight. 19 tight. Buffalo. Panther 11.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. On it, and he nearly picked it. Oh, couldn't hang on in the end. The offense got lucky on a risky throw there. It's 2nd down. Oh, another target there for one of the busiest members of this offense, but this one nearly ended in disaster.
Yeah, kind of become a victim of his own success, right? They're keying on him extensively now, knowing that ball could be headed his way, and that time it should have been a takeaway.
To throw again on 2nd down. Daniels. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that's going to give the Commanders a 1st down.
18, Pioneers. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. 70 Rangers, 7.
From the gun, it's Daniels. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
19 tight. Buffalo. Panther 60. Panther 60.
To throw again, it's Daniels. Makes the grab in bounds outside. And he's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone. Brock inside the 15.
That's good for Washington.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
1st and 10
Warriors.
at the
18,
13-yard
70.
line.
Hawk 70. Hawk 30.
From the red zone now. Drops back. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
All I'm hearing in my head is touchdown to check down, because it was said about a gazillion times in the NFL to me when you get in the red zone. It's not sack. Touchdown to check down. You can't take a sack on 1st down in the red zone.
Here's Daniels. Throw is caught. And they get this down to the 7-yard line.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
And he has the catch. Gets both feet in. That's a touchdown. The Commanders take a 3rd quarter lead. Christian, now we'll pause. The officials want to take a good look at this and confirm it was indeed a touchdown. Wow, just fantastic work there. Tiptoeing along the back line. The concentration was there. Great catch for 6.
Yeah, the concentration and the body control. I don't know how these receivers do it in this day and age. There's no space to work with. Yet they have such an awareness to secure it first, to tap dance the line, and go get that touchdown.
Now Prager on to send it away. On the return, here comes Austin. And he gave it his best to get to the 25, just a step or two short of it. He's out along the 24-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
New York to the line. First and 10. Darts out of the shotgun. He's going deep this time. And the downfield call is going to go unanswered. Defender saw to that. That incompletion means it's second down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
On the 24 once again. It's second and 10. On the handoff, this is Tracy. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down. We've set it down from 37.
First down. First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
First down, and they go right back to it. That one only good for a couple. It's second down.
You know, some positive yardage there, Kate, but just as important, they're mixing up their play calling. And they could very well be setting up the defense for a big play later.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's second and 7. They've got a man in motion. From the gun, here's Dart. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Commanders, they're going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. Second down, they go pass here, and it's intercepted to kill the drive.
And that is one way defensively to get your teammates off the field. That was all about anticipation. Great move there by the defender to take it away and put his offense on the field.
Throwing on first down, Daniels. Hits him on the end route. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Back to the line they go. It's second down.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
We're down to 1 quarter to play in this NFC divisional round matchup. It's the Commanders with it. 1 quarter from continuing their postseason run.
Okay,
They break the huddle. It's second down now.
Panther 11. Here we go, here we go. Dragon 6, Hawk 70, Hawk, Buffalo 18. 70, 18, Pioneer, go.
Now Daniels to throw. Catch is made down the right sideline. And they're going to stop him after he gets this to the 26. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains. They keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10.
Ready?
From the gun, run for Koski Merritt. And they're going to be set up at the 11 after that play. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's good for a Washington first down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Going to the ground again on first. It's a solid block in there. Springs and parades. It's going to be second down.
That's what they call a rhythm starter right there. The offenses love execution plays like that on first down, Kate, because now that playbook is wide open. All options on the table for second down.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes second and 2.
19.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. And he scores. It's a Washington touchdown. The Commanders pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Terry McLaurin with the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Prater adds the PAT. And the Commanders drive their lead to 11.
Makes the score. Commanders 42. Giants 31. Matt Prater is set to kick
Now
off.
Prater on to send it away. On the return, here comes Austin. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Austin on the return. The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The New York offense ready to get going here. It's first and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Offense up to the line fast.
Taking it down back at the 15-yard line.
Out of the gun this time. Here's Dart. On the move, headed right.
I don't mind that scramble at all, Kate. It makes that defense think this guy's not just going to sit in the pocket all day. I'll say this as well, like I do all the time. When you're going to scramble as quarterback, make sure you protect yourself.
Third down now. Here's Dart. It's on target to Johnson. And he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. And goes to the hurry up here.
14 yards. And the Giants first down. First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
On first down, here's Dart. He put everything he had into this one. Into double coverage. Ooh, don't want to do that. And he's there for the interception. Mike Samuel makes the play. And the Commanders take possession just shy of midfield following the interception and a lengthy return.
This is such the back and forth nature of this game that we all love. Defense is just infused with confidence. Back-to-back possessions, taking it away, and offensively, boy, you just feel like you're killing your team right now. Got to protect the football.
Trap 60, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Daniels now on first down. And he put everything he's got behind it. Has it down close. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders have likely locked up the win right there. Christian Watson with the touchdown. His fourth total score of the game. That one right down the middle. And the Commanders push their lead to 18.
Giants 31. Matt Prater is set to kick
Now
off.
Prater on to send it away. On the return, here comes Austin. And he's out of bounds up across the 25.
On the return. The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Giants lining things up. First and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Chased out to his right. This one falls incomplete.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sign of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
We'll try something else from the 27 this time. Second and 10. Darts back to throw. Buys time, rolling right. An all-around tough play for him. Took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
I love the mobility here. Starts great, escapes pressure, get out of harm's way. You just wish if you're the offense here, you could have found a completion to keep in rhythm.
To the air on 3rd and long. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play. Charles loose, incomplete.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a first down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
Here he goes. Gotta have this on 4th down. There's a man on target to Johnson. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield.
And the Giants first down. A gain of 21 yards. First down, New York.
Dart going to throw again. That one's cut on one sideline. This play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
A gain of 26 yards. First down, Giants.
Sticking to the air here. That's complete to Darius Slayton. He's going to be out of bounds right along the 20. 2nd and 3 now.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3.
They are throwing it again. And he hauls it in. Touchdown, New York. The Giants get it back to within 2 possessions. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
So Dart in this offense getting set to go for 2.
The Giants will line up for the 2-point conversion.
60 Bobcat, 19 tight, 19 tight.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. And he's taken down here at the 16-yard line.
Those defenders, they're just as excited as the fans when the offense signals they're going for 2. It's a chance to directly keep points off the board. Really show some of that swagger that good defenses have.
I think the Giants got that one back. Yes, Giants football. Well, Brock, you can't blame him with how tough it is to recover an onside kick anymore. But he did hit it before it went 10 yards, so they had to throw the flag. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. This one set up for Daniels. The Giants using their first timeout. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Offense to the line for 2nd down.
Warriors 70. Let's go now. 19, 18, 70 Lions. 60 Mustang 19. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Panther 11, Panther 11.
They're going to pass it here. Wow, wide open here, complete. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. Give him 32 on that play. And that's going to give the Commanders a 1st down.
First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
And give it to Krosky Merritt. And a nice start here on first down. He gets him 6 before the stop is made. Timeout called, and that's going to be the second for New York. And they'll have just one left to burn now.
Okay, ready?
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3.
60 Bobcats, 60 Bob, 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Cup 19, Cup 19.
Oh, Gronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Brought in. And he gets the first down for the Commanders. And that should get them this victory as well. The Giants are going to call their final timeout here. That's all they had. So the offense free to start running the clock down now.
Ready up.
First and goal now as they try to pad this lead.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Come on, come on. Drop 6, hop, go.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. And this is caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders making a 3-score game in the 4th. Christian Watson with the touchdown. The 5th of the game for him, tying the NFL single-game record. Prater able to tack on the extra point. And the Commanders go up by 19.
Commanders 56, Giants 37. Matt Prater set to kick off.
Now Prater on to send it away. On the return, here comes Austin. A little burst so far. They're going to bring him down as he gets it to the 33.
Austin on the return. The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Darts looking to throw. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. Well, they took their shots, but unsuccessful on that first down throw. Swatted away by the defense.
I don't fault the look downfield at all. I mean, that's just a situation there where it's a better defensive play than the offense executing.
Darts out of the shotgun. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked up by Ahkello Witherspoon.
I'll hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
On the set.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. First and 10.
18 Rattler, 18 79 Broncos. Mustang, 60, Viking, 18.
From the gun, it's Daniels. Ooh, that one's nearly intercepted. The defense read that one perfectly. A poor choice to make that throw. Second down coming up.
I can say this definitively. That is not the way you thank your defense for giving you the football. Don't follow that other quarterback steps and toss it right back to him. You got away with one.
70 Lions. Dragon 60. 19 Titans.
The throw again on second down. Daniels. Back to a familiar target. It's Watson. This one's going to move him all the way down to the 25-yard line. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Sets them up nice and pretty at the 25 following that big play. First and 10 now. Here's Daniels. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Jacorian Bennett has it. And he's out the clear. Into the red zone. And he takes it in for the touchdown. Great defensive effort late, even if this one's decided. Went to the oh-well one too many times, Brock, and this time the defense was ready for it.
Now, you make as many catches as he has in this game, you're going to attract some extra attention. They knew it was probably going his way in the near future, and they had somebody there waiting for it that time.
Hey, in this situation, why not? So I'll just go ahead and go for 2 here.
The Giants will wind up.
Back to work they go after the interception. Forced out to his right. He's got it. Looks like both feet were in, and that's going to get them 2 points.
Commanders
All right, partner. It's only one extra point on the scoreboard, but come on. If you're the team who just turned it over, how much worse is it seeing them add on 2 there instead of just the extra point?
Oh, it stings. I don't think there's any question about it, because not only do you not execute offensively, your defense doesn't do it either. So you kind of just smack them both right in the face, and yeah, that one hurts a little bit more.
Let's go now.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down.
I'm
drawn up here for Daniels. To score this as a win for the Commanders. And they took care of business just as you'd expect a 1 seed to do. And they're going to get to stay at home another week and welcome in another opponent with a conference title on the line. With Brock Huard and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Commanders, as with that, we sign off from D.C.
I've been dealing, shedding skin till I make my way up. I'm out here stepping, repping, flow electric, time for the wake up. Got rid of them leeches, weakness, ain't no breaching. God is beside us, still ride with a in the fleece. I'ma up my piece if you're trying to divide us. Still count my blessings, lessons, my confessions, go to the higher. These they come from the cause, we different in breed, could never deny us. I'm removing the scales from my eyes, I see through the lies, they pop paper. Warfare with spiritual forces, fighting the demons, really for lifers. Karma, with your energy harness. If I'm back in the corner, I might get the clicking until I just feel a nirvana. I see blood in the water, homies are gone, he couldn't see the piranhas. Got it hot as Nevada, I'm from the bottom, on treacherous timing. They'll pop your melon in front of those